Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be opening a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collector box and seeing what I get. I don't think I'll be doing any pricing. Or I don't plan on doing any pricing on this since the set did just come out. Granted, a lot of the cards are in a pretty low spot, so I might do pricing. I guess I'll do pricing. So any card that's over $2 will show up on screen, like usual. Yeah, there aren't very many cards that are extremely valuable. I think there's only about 2 mythics that are over $10. One of them being Super Shredder, and I can't even remember the name of the other one. So yeah. Besides the Japanese fracture foil and the Japanese showcase cards that should only be in English, so. And there's the chase cards of the set are there's Ninja Turtles with signed or gold stamped versions that are arts from Kevin Eastman. Right? Anyway, the guy who was the original creator of the Ninja Turtles, so they're really cool looking. I'll go through this kind of slow since this is the first time that I've opened anything because I didn't get to go to the pre-release. So got some commons to start off with. I'm not the biggest fan of Ninja Turtles, but I do think this set is cool because I am a fan of the ninjutsu mechanic, and sneak is almost like ninjutsu, so yeah. We got Michelangelo Mutant BFF, and this is the uncommon in the borderless or showcase art. Definitely some interesting art. There's a soul ring from the Commander decks. I didn't realize you could get them in the uncommon slots in these, so that's kind of cool. There's definitely a lot of cards that have to deal with pizza in the set. So then we got a Surge Foil Swamp. Kind of forgot you could get Surge Foils as well. So pretty cool. The borderless swamps or lands are pretty cool, being able to see all the Ninja Turtles. So yeah. Then we got a Turtle Van. Rare. We got Arcade Cabinet from the Commander slot. And we got Don and Leo Problem Solvers. Pretty cool. And the borderless. And then we got a Mythic, All Will Be One. This is one of the, I think, second or third best, what is this called? The source material cards. This is from the bonus sheet. I'm assuming you get one in each pack, and then the rares are harder to get. So pretty cool to see that. All Be One is definitely one of the better ones you could get, with Doubling Season being the best one you could get. Then we got Mutagen Man, Living Ooze, in the extended art foil. Not a terrible card. I know this card is over $2, so. And I love these rat tokens. I'll put that up top since I know it is over $2. I don't know if the Don and Leo is. I didn't look too hard at the rares, besides the few that I knew were worth a decent amount. Granted, I think the best rare is worth like $12 or something. Honestly, I can't quite remember. So I don't really know what to talk about. Got the Here's one of the pizza cards I was talking about. We got Spicy Oatmeal Pizza, which is definitely an interesting choice, but it has it to where when it enters, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to you. So, pretty cool. And we got April, Reporter of the Weird. Pretty cool. This is goes in a really big scene, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then we got a common from the commander decks. I guess you get a uncommon or common from the commander decks in the first few. We got Command Tower. Then we got a foil Pizza Land. Planes. Donatello Gadget Master. Foil. Pack foil. Then we got Vernal Finn. Let's see. Might be a decent rare. I'm honestly not too sure. Actually, I don't think it is. I didn't look at any of the commander cards, so I don't really know what commander cards are worth it. We got Prehistoric Pet in the extended art. I got Rhythm of the Wilds in foil. Pretty cool. Not too sure how much the foils go for compared to the non-foils, but then we got Renette Temporal Apprentice, also from the scene. I don't think these cards connect. Pretty cool. And foil. Then we got a mutagen and a robot token. Let's see. Illegitimate business. Got a frog. Casey Jones. Then we got Donatello's Technique. Pretty cool. You can sneak it for 1 mana and draw 2 cards. Then we got a Surge Foil Evolving Wilds. Pretty cool. The Surge Foiling definitely does look pretty good. From the commander. And then we got a Pizza Island. Then we got Splinter. Radical Rat. Allowing your ninja creatures abilities to trigger an additional time. Pretty cool. Then we got Together Forever. Commander deck. We got Southwind Avatar. Then we got Ronnie's Arsenal, which is Conqueror's Flail. Pretty cool. And we got Sally Pride, Lioness Leader. And can't remember if this is scene art or just, I think it might just be normal art. Pretty cool. And then we got the Oatmeal Pizza again. This time as an art card. Can't get into this pack. Got Retro Mutagen, uncommon. Shredder's Revenge. We got Foot Ninjas. I think this is also a part of a scene. In foil. Got Shredder's Armor is an uncommon. Leonardo, Leader in Blue, is another uncommon. April, Reporter of the Weird. This time in the normal art. Then we got Thriving More. This is our common commander card. Then we got a Pizza Forest. Then we got Casey Jones Vigilant. Pretty cool. When it enters, you draw 3 cards, and then at the beginning of your next upkeep, you discard 3 cards at random. Interesting card. We got Electric Seaweed from the commander deck. Definitely interesting. And we got another Renette, Temporal Apprentice. And that art. And we got another Rhythm of the Wild. This time not in foil. And we did get actual mythic from the set. We got Michelangelo and Improviser in the showcase art, I think. In foil, so foil is probably worth something. I think Michelangelo might be. I think he is the best Ninja Turtle out of all the mythic ones. So that's pretty cool. I know this set is smaller, so I'm not too sure how much duplication there's going to be. I know it's bigger than the Spider-Man set, but I don't know how much bigger. I haven't really watched many openings on this set now that I actually haven't seen any of this product get opened. So somebody's technique, these people. And we got the last Ronin technique. Definitely pretty good. You can sneak it for 2 mana and create 3 1/1 Ninja Turtles spirits that if you paid the sneak cost, they're tapped and attacking. So you turned 1 1/1 into 3 1/1s that are attacking. Then we got Harmonize from the commander. Then we got a Surge Foil, Mountain Pizza. Pretty cool. We got a rare. We got Armagon Future Shark. Pretty interesting. Has it to where it has flash, and then when it enters, you destroy up to 3 target creatures. So pretty cool. It is 8 mana, but you can always just cheat it out or bring it back from the graveyard. We got Exploding Barrel from the commander decks. Then we got Ninja Pizza from the commander deck in the like showcase borderless Surge Foil. So that might be worth something. Definitely pretty cool. I think that Ninja Pizza is pretty good. It's a 3 mana and makes it to where your foods essentially become treasure tokens. Then at the beginning of your second main phase, you create a food token. So you're essentially kind of making a treasure token, but it is a food. So you can either sack it for mana or you can sack it to gain some life. So that's pretty cool. And I definitely love this like pixel artwork from like video game. So then we got Metallic Mimic in foil. Definitely know that that card's not worth much. And then we got our Japanese showcase. We got Dark Leo and Shredder. Definitely not one of the worst ones you can get. It's not fracture foil, but still is pretty cool to get. I think this is the 3rd best mythic of the set. Well, I don't know about the artwork, but I think base set. So pretty cool. It has it to where it's 2 mana, 1/3, but it has sneak for 2 mana as well. And then attacking ninjas you control have death touch, which is pretty good. And then has it to where whenever Dark Leo and Shredder deal combat damage to a player, you create a 1/1 black ninja creature token. Then if you control 5 or more ninjas, that player loses half their life rounded up. Pretty cool. And then if I didn't read this one, but it has it to where you can sneak it for 4 mana, and it's a 4/4. And then whenever Michelangelo deals combat damage to a player, you may put a creature and or land card from your hand onto the battlefield. So you can do both, which is pretty cool. Definitely a reason why that's probably the best Ninja Turtle. So see, I know that this card is definitely doing something in some other formats because it's a 1 mana artifact that has flash, and when it enters or leaves, you can tap or untap target creature. So definitely can't see where that can be good. Got an Omni Cheese Pizza. Definitely, like I said, there's definitely a lot of pizza cards in this set. Got Ooze Spill, Turtle Blimp. We got Raphael, Most Attitude. In this like cute showcase card, I guess, foil. And then we got Vibrant Cityscape as a commander common. Then we got a normal Mountain Pizza foil. We got Turncoat something. I can't pronounce some of these names, so I'm not even gonna try. We got Bebop Skull and Crossbones from the commander slot. Then we got Krang Mastermind. Pretty cool card. The mythic version of this is the 2nd best mythic of the set, but still pretty cool. Has affinity for artifacts, and then when it enters, if you have fewer than 4 cards in your hand, draw cards equal to the difference, and it gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. So pretty cool. Showcase. And then Krang might be worth something. I'll put it up top. Not too sure. We got Kytoplast Manipulator. Not too sure, but definitely some ugly looking artwork on that card. Then we got the Rat King Verministrator. Pretty cool card in the extended art foil. I like this card, so I'm going to put it up top. But as it to where at the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield, under your control this turn, you create a 1/1 black rat creature token and put a +1/+1 counter on Rat King. Then you can tap him and sacrifice 3 rats, even including himself, to return target creature card and all other cards with the same name as that card from the graveyard to the battlefield tap. So definitely do some cool stuff. Like if you're playing Commander, you can put a bunch of, what is it? I can't remember. There's one rat card that you can have any amount of in your deck, and because of that, you can have any amount in your Commander deck as well. It's a Frog Butler. It's a Mana Dork with Death Touch. So you could do that, or you could just bring back really powerful creatures. We got the last Ronin Technique, this time in the normal artwork. We got Mona Lisa Science Geek. And we got Marauding Mutagen, which is Acidic Slime from the Commander deck. Then we got an Island Pizza. Got another Mythic. Another main set Mythic. We got Donatello Mutant Mechanic. As a Tori, you can. It's a 4 mana 3/5 that has tap them, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature, in addition to its other types, and you activate that only as a sorcery. And whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on up to 1 target artifact or creature you control. Pretty cool. Put it up top. Then we got Fast Forward from the Commander deck. Then we got Mutagen Man, Living Ooze. This time not in foil. Won't put that one up top, even though it's probably over $2. And then we got Plague of Vermin. There's the bonus sheet card. Pretty cool. And then we got a rare. Got another Donatello. We got Donatello Gadget Master. This is the rare one. Has Sneak 2. It's a 3 mana 3/2. And when it deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control. Pretty cool. That's in the foil. Orderless. Put it up top. Not too sure if you can get more than one Japanese showcase in a box. Maybe if you got a fracture foil and a non-fracture foil, but I'm not too sure. So we got Shredder's Technique in the showcase art. Pretty cool. Showcase foil. Then we got a Surge Foil Soul Ring. Might be worth something. It is a Surge Foil, and I know Surge Foils usually have a bit of a premium on them, so not too sure. I'll put it up top just in case, but it is a card that goes in any Commander deck, really. We'll put it under the Ninja Pizza, since that's also a Surge Foil from the Commander decks. Then we got a Surge Foil Plains Pizza Land. Pretty cool. We got Agent Bishop, Man in Black. So rare. Then we got Continue, question mark, from the Commander decks. Then we got another Donatello Gadget Master, this time not in foil. Then we got Donnie's Bow, which is Shadow Spear, which is, I think, the second best bonus sheet card you can get. So, pretty cool. Then we got Savati Romero Times Exile. Pretty cool. Allows you to Definitely some interesting artwork on this card. Or on that art card. Yeah, allows you to draw cards equal to its the amount of counters on it, so that's pretty cool. But you lose life for each card you draw, so definitely pretty interesting. Well, I think I've managed to pull another fracture foil. Not from this set, but I got one from my Lorwyn collector box, so I guess I managed to do it again. Maybe fracture foils aren't as rare as I thought they were, because I'm pretty sure I pulled another one, which is quite crazy. That would be 2 collector boxes in a row with a fracture foil. I remember in the last video I was going to say how I don't get very lucky, and yet I think I've just managed to do it again. We got Jenica, Bad Apple Big Sister. It's common from the big scene as well, foil. Got Wingnut. Got Skateboard. Tap target permanent. Pretty cool. It gives +1/+0 and haste, so that's pretty cool for 1 mana. I know there's better things that give haste, but still pretty cool. Another pretty cool Splinter card that gives your other ninjas +1/+1. Got Evolving Wilds. And we got a Swamp Pizza Land. And we got Kitsune's Technique. It's rare. Pretty good. It's either 6 mana or you can sneak it for 2 and target player mills half their library. Round it up. So definitely can mill people out pretty quickly if you have the River Turn Monument. We got Heralds of Shredder, which is Vigor. Pretty cool. Got Turtles Forever in the extended art. Then we got Trouble in Pairs. Another decent bonus sheet card. Alright. Yep. Well, it's not one of the best fracture foils you can get, but it is a fracture foil. We got Turtles in Time. I know it's not the best one you can get, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the normal artwork of this is, I think, the worst card you can get, but I'm not going to complain because that's another fracture foil that I've managed to pull. Yeah. I can check real quick to see how much the value of this card is, but I don't think it's too terribly high because I know that this is not the best one you can get because Shredder is definitely the best. But let's see. Yeah. Currently this card is pre-selling, or it's not even a pre-sale anymore, but for like $130, so I'm definitely not going to complain. It's definitely really cool. So that's another fracture foil that I've managed to pull, and the artwork is pretty sick on it, so I'm not going to lie. I definitely a fan of this card. Let me go ahead and sleeve that up. As I was just saying earlier, after pulling the Dark Leo and Shredder, I didn't know if it would be possible to pull another one, and well, then I go and pull another fracture foil. I don't really know what to say anymore. I didn't think I was ever this lucky, but apparently I am at this point. Open the card. So, yeah, I guess I know what my title for the video will be. I managed to pull another fracture foil and back-to-back collector boxes, so I'm not going to complain. This card looks really cool. Yet again, the fracture foiling looks really good on it, so I guess at this rate, hopefully I can keep this luck up for other sets that I really want to open, because like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of Ninja Turtles, but after pulling that, I'm not going to complain too much, because it's just yet again another fracture foil to add to my few that I've pulled now. We got Anchovy and Banana Pizza, which honestly I feel like if I did in fact eat that pizza, I would probably also get destroyed, so definitely pretty cool. Well, not really that cool. I definitely would not eat that. Got Tainted Treats. Got Donatello, Way with Machines. This might be another scene. I now looking at all the different ones I've gotten, so maybe I'll be able to get all of them. We got Path of Ancestry. Got the Mountain Pizza again. Then we got Mondo Gecko. So another mythic of the set. Let's see, what does it do? Pay 1, discard a card until end of turn. Becomes a color of your choice and gains hexproof from that color. When it deals combat damage to a player, draw cards equal for each color among permanents you control. Pretty cool. Might work with some of the Lorwyn cards. Don't think that guy is worth much, but still interesting. We got Fabled Passage in the rare slot. Might be worth something. Then we got a Surge Foil land from the Commander decks. Pretty cool. Then we got a foil Waves of Aggression. Another combat phase card. Pretty cool. Then we got Turtles Forever in the extended art foil. Got a copy and rat. I love this rat token. It's just so goofy looking. Absolute level 12. We got one more pack after this. Don't know if it can get much better than the Turtles in Time unless I manage to pull one of the gold stamped cards. I doubt that's going to happen because I know that they are very rare. So definitely not expecting to pull one of those. We got Cultivate from the Commander. And we got a Surge Foil Forest. I don't think our first one was a forest, was it? No, it was a swamp. Pretty cool. Got a Surge Foil Forest. Like I said before, I really do like these borderless cards. I think they're pretty cool. We got Ninja Teen. It's a rare. It's one of the new classes that they've added. I know the red class is worth something. And we got Irma, Part-Time Mutant. Might be a decent card from the Commander decks. Like I said, I didn't really look at those cards. We got Leonardo's Technique in the showcase. It's a rare. Then we got Waves of Aggression, this time non-foil. Then we got Krang, Mastermind in the foil showcase this time. Put that one up top. Then we got Casey Jones. Another Frog Butler. We got Shredder's Technique. Then we got Dream Beavers, one of the best snake enablers from the set. A 1-mana 1/1 with flying. We got Shredder, Unrelenting in the scene, I think, foil. Then we got Vibrant Cityscape in Surge foil. Then we got another Swamp Pizza. We got Party Dude, the green class. Then we got Donatello, Mutant Mechanic. This time in the showcase art, or I guess the showcase, or the borderless, however they call it these days. Pretty cool. Already got this guy once, so I won't read him again, but there's him in the cool artwork. And we got High Score in Surge foil, giving you an additional +1/+1 counter, then allowing you to draw cards if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. Pretty cool. In Surge foil. Then we got Arcbound Ravager. It's our bonus sheet card. Ooh, I guess. And then we got another mythic. Main set mythic. Just put that over there. We got Broadcast Takeover. Definitely an interesting mythic. It's the showcase foil. Not worth too much, but has it to where you gain control of all artifacts your opponents control until end of turn. Untap them, they gain haste until end of turn. So pretty cool. Pretty cool artwork on it too. So yeah. Definitely saw this card getting played and somebody trying to combo it with Yigro from Bloomborough. That makes I think, everything into a food, so it's an artifact in addition to its other types. So definitely some interesting things you could do with that card. But yeah, so that was the Ninja Turtles box. Honestly, don't know how good. Well, I did have another fracture foil in here, so I'm not gonna say that this box was bad. By no means is it bad in that sense, and we did get the 2 of the best bonus sheet cards. Didn't get the doubling season, but I did get All Will Be One and the Shadow Spear. Not too sure about most of these other cards. I don't think they're worth too much. And didn't get the best rares of the set. And like I said, I didn't keep up with the commander cards, so I have no idea how much any of them are worth. But yeah, but even if this box wasn't too terribly valuable, I will say I'm not going to complain about it, because I did get the fracture foil Turtles in Time, and God, does the fracture foiling look so good on it. I'll be able to put that right next to the Moon Shadow that I also have, and I also have an Ice Till Explorer and the fracture foil. Granted, it's in Japanese, so not nearly as valuable as the other 2, but still pretty cool to see. Not too sure if this Ninja Pizza and the Surge foil is going for much, but I know it looks cool, so might be. Or the Surge foil Soul Ring. Not too sure if it'll be worth anything, but put it up top just in case. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to keep this hot streak of getting fracture foils going. Maybe I could get a fracture foil for every set that comes out this year if they're doing them. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what to say, because I didn't really expect to get another fracture foil. Didn't get one of the signature cards, but like I said, I know those cards are extremely rare, so definitely was not expecting to get one of those. So yeah, I still have the Lorwyn Play Booster box left to open. I don't think I'll be opening any more Ninja Turtles, so sorry for anybody that was looking forward to Ninja Turtles, but this is probably going to be the only video I do on it. It's like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of it, so I don't see the point in me buying cards if I'm not going to be interested in the set too much, unless I just buy singles. But when Strixhaven comes around, I will probably most definitely have a few more videos for that. And then I know for the Marvel set and the Hobbit set, I will be buying quite a bit for those sets too. So yeah, if you're looking forward to any of those sets, then consider leaving a like and subscribing. But other than that, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.